Every nation has its sins, but some really take indulgence to extremes. Whether it's high-octane nightlife that never seems to end, billion-dollar industries built on lust or greed, or just the quiet acceptance of systemic corruption, certain countries really push the boundaries of vice and moral decay. But hey, this isn't about judging cultures. It's about understanding how desire, power, and excess shape the identities of entire nations. From legal red light districts to state-sponsored indulgence, hidden empires of crime, and governments built on bribery, we're peeling back the curtain to expose the world's most sinful countries. Number 10, Brazil. Brazil is a country where beauty and excess coexist. Known for its breathtaking beaches, sensual samba, and the world's largest carnival, Brazil has built an international reputation as a place of pleasure and passion. But behind the glitter of Rio celebrations lies a darker reality. Brazil has one of the highest murder rates in the world. Political corruption is rampant, and the wealth gap is staggering, where lavish penthouses overlook sprawling favelas plagued by poverty and drug wars. Religion thrives here, but so does erotic freedom. In Brazil, sin is both a spectacle and a survival mechanism, embraced, televised, and commercialized. Number 9, Italy. Italy, the land of love and luxury, has always walked a fine line between indulgence and decadence. In ancient Rome, sin was institutionalized, orgies, gladiatorial blood sport, and food so abundant it bordered on gluttony. Today, Italy remains a symbol of temptation. It's the fashion capital of Europe, a culinary paradise, and a magnet for romantic escapades. But just like in Roman times, the darker side is never far. The Mafia, though quieter now, still influences politics and business. Corruption scandals routinely rock the government, and while beauty is everywhere, so is a subtle sense of excess and elitism. Italy doesn't hide its sins. It wraps them in silk and pours them over a glass of Chianti. Number 8, Thailand. Thailand is a kingdom of duality. On one hand, it's a deeply spiritual nation filled with serene temples, saffron-robed monks, and peaceful rituals. On the other, it's one of the world's most notorious destinations for adult entertainment, vice tourism, and substance abuse. In cities like Bangkok and Pattaya, entire districts are dedicated to satisfying desire. Alcohol flows freely, strip clubs never close, and entire economies are driven by unregulated sex work. Government crackdowns come and go, but the cycle of indulgence remains, often protected by the very officials sworn to end it. Thailand is a place where the sacred and the sinful sit side by side, smiling. Number 7, Russia. Russia's sins don't shout, they whisper from behind iron gates and in the shadows of oligarchs' skyscrapers. Here, the vice isn't always pleasure, it's power. The country actually has the highest alcohol consumption rates in Europe and widespread addiction, but the real sins are institutional bribery, electoral manipulation, and a ruling elite that thrives while ordinary citizens face rising poverty and censorship. It's a place where fear is weaponized and truth is a luxury. The sin here is not indulgence, it's control. Number 6, Germany. Germany is a paradox. It's one of the most economically stable and socially responsible nations on earth, and yet it's home to some of Europe's wildest vices. Berlin's club culture is legendary. Weekend-long techno parties blur the line between reality and illusion. Hamburg's Reeperbahn is one of the most openly sexualized urban spaces in the Western world, legal and proudly unashamed. Germany doesn't fear indulgence, it regulates it. Here, sin is not chaotic, it's engineered. Number 5, Japan. Japan is polished, orderly, and reserved. But beneath its sleek, futuristic cities lies a hidden world of indulgence, quiet but immense. From pachinko parlors that skirt gambling laws to manga cafes where fantasies become obsession, Japan excels at compartmentalizing desire. It's not a loud sin, it's a whispered one. Tokyo's red light districts operate under polite euphemisms. Hostess clubs, soaplands and fetish cafes dot the cityscape, all legal and all hidden behind a polite smile. Here, sin is dignified, discreet, and deeply integrated. Mexico dances with sin, both literally and figuratively. On the surface, it's a festive land of tacos, tequila, and tradition. But in the shadows, cartels run empires, bribery fuels politics, and entire towns live under fear. In places like Tijuana or Acapulco, tourism and vice are, deeply intertwined. Resorts offer paradise, while a few blocks away, survival is the name of the game. Mexico's sin is tied to survival. It's a nation torn between beauty and brutality, heritage and havoc. Number 3, Philippines. In the Philippines, the sacred and the sinful are neighbors. A deeply Catholic country with over 80% of the population identifying as religious, it's also a major hub for online sex work, illegal gambling, and nightlife tourism. From karaoke bars in Angeles City to political dynasties entangled in crime, the Philippines walks a daily tightrope between faith and vice. Here, sin isn't hidden, it's forgiven. Number 2, United States. In America, sin is an industry. It's been branded, packaged, and exported. Hollywood sells lust. Wall Street profits from greed, the food industry turns gluttony into profit, and social media rewards pride and envy with likes. Las Vegas is its capital of sin, but every major city has its shadows, and while freedom is sacred here, so is the freedom to indulge, to extremes. The United States doesn't hide its sins, it monetizes them. Number 1, Venezuela. Venezuela's sin is not wild parties or loud music, it's betrayal. Once the wealthiest nation in South America, it collapsed under unchecked greed, authoritarian rule, and brutal suppression. A place where food shortages meet diamond-encrusted government dinners, where the currency is worthless but black markets thrive. This is the ultimate sin, the abandonment of a people for the benefit of a few. Sin is everywhere, but how it's expressed says everything about a nation's values, pain, and priorities. From controlled chaos to outright collapse, these countries remind us that beneath every paradise, there's a price. Which country surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more untold truths from around the world.